Here we are then. Welcome to the first episode in my Road to 65 Hyrox, and I don't even know what this kind of series is called yet, but yeah, it's Monday. It is what is the date? I don't even know. Oh, anyway, my watch isn't loading. Never mind. So yeah, it's Monday, first session of the week in the bag. We did, well, it didn't go to plan. It was supposed to be 6 times 1500 meter repeats with a 2-minute recovery jog in between, but I don't know what it is at the minute. And this is the challenging thing with Hyrox, is trying to find a balance between getting stronger, building endurance on movements, and then get better at running as well. It's a real kind of challenge to find that balance. I feel like at the minute I'm getting fitter, I'm getting stronger, but my running is taking a hit. And yeah, I just really struggle. Like at the faster speeds at the minute, my legs are just breaking down. I don't know if it's fatigue from all of the resistance training, all of the Hyrox conditioning, a combination. I don't know, my legs just feel, they just break down. They just don't have that kind of endurance that they used to. So it's finding a balance. It's a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. I managed 2 rounds of the 1500 repeats. Then the second 2 were at a slower speed than I should have been. And then I just decided to finish off by a 2K steady jog or 3K, because I was just like, yeah, this isn't working today. So there you go, the start of the Road to 65. Not going to plan, but aside from today, the last few weeks have been really good. Running a bit more as well to try and build that up. And I know these things just take time, it's compounding them efforts every single day. I can't expect it to happen overnight. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the last video I did, just a bit of an update upon the goals, what's coming up. I've got a sim coming up, I've got Glasgow, I've got Riga, so loads of exciting things. And essentially in this first video, I'm just going to show you basically like a full week of training. So didn't manage to get any footage on the run today. Mondays are always a bit of a rush just with childcare and stuff. It's a nightmare. So yeah, there we are. I will get some footage this week of the rest of my training sessions, and just looking forward to it. The clients that are doing Hyrox Riga with me at the end of May, they've just started their official prep. So they're doing a 4-week primer just to break them into Hyrox training without making them run away, and then we start an official 12-week block. So it's all going down. But yeah, excuse me, first run done. Let's get it, and until tomorrow. That is upper body done. I completely forgot to do a quick overview after the session. But yeah, it was a really good upper body workout with some bench press. What else did I do? Barbell row, single arm dumbbell shoulder press. I was doing some single arm chest press as well, but my shoulder felt a little bit funny. So instead, I just did like a bit of an arm superset, as you can see. And then, yeah, the upper body finisher was 5 rounds for time. So I did this in basically 11 minutes and 9 seconds, but it was 15 calorie ski, 10 no hand or hand release press ups into 5 burpee box jumps. Now, after the first round, admittedly, I actually did the press ups from my knees because they were just like, my shoulders and chest were smoked. So I had to do basically 4 full rounds press ups from my knees. That's when you know you worked hard. But it was really good because it got my heart rate up, but it didn't require too much kind of taxing, like jumping around, which sometimes, you know, the Hyrox work can do. So yeah, it was really productive, buzzing with that session. And tomorrow I've got a big Hyrox threshold session. So yeah, I'm going to take you through that, which will be epic. But yeah, upper body done, and on to the next one. One more. Ah. Fucking hell. And relax. I've just finished off some lunch. That session was brutal. Just got this smoothie as well, which is really nice. Simple carbs just to help me replenish after what was... Hey up, Mabs. Hello. Mabel's been a bit needy. She has had a little walk today, but she's like, Daddy, give me another one. And I'm just like, yeah, I need time to recover. But yeah, really big session banked. That felt really hard, but it felt good. Like now I've completed it, I feel amazing. But yeah, that was like a really simple session, but brutal. It sounded easy on paper, but it wasn't. So I'm really proud of myself for that one. It was 10 minutes at threshold pace. So working kind of, you know, well, heart rate zone 4, like 80 to 90% of my max heart rate, because it did kind of slip into that zone 5. So it was tough. I'm just talking gibberish. So it's 10-minute run at threshold pace on a treadmill, which was boring and it was brutal. Think of it of like a 10-minute interval. As soon as I finished that, straight into 25 meters lunges, straight into 35 wall balls, 90-second rest 3 times. So obviously I use competition weights, so 20 kilos on the lunges and 6 kilos on the wall balls. And I managed them really well. Like the lunges were consistent, wall balls were unbroken. So really happy with that. The runs were okay. I got through it. I wanted to go off effort instead of paces because like the first round I did the prescribed pace that my coaches had given me, but like I just went too quickly into zone 5 and I was like, I want this to be a threshold effort properly. So I kind of reduced the speed by a kilometre for the last 2. So about 18-second difference. So yeah, it was a bit like, I didn't hit the pace prescribed, but the effort was there. It felt great and I got it done. So yeah, really big session, got back, showered, had some food, had some of this, which is really nice, M&S, because this morning I was working in the coffee shop, so had a couple of coffees. I'd had like 3 coffees and I was like, I'm just like, my mouth is so dry and full of coffee. Like I don't know, I just don't want any more coffee. I didn't even want 3, but you know, when you're working that is what it is. So I was like, I just need something quick and easy before the session, some form of carbs. Didn't really want to eat anything, so I was like, smoothie, perfect. But yeah, big session banked, so I've had a really good week, 3 sessions in a row. Obviously got an easy run on Sunday, which you wouldn't have seen, but yeah, so because I think we've got friends over this weekend, I need to check the diary, but if we have, going to be limited working out over the weekend, so I'm thinking to do a workout tomorrow, Friday, just to get as much in as I can. I might have a rest day tomorrow, or at least I might do an easy day where I just go and do kind of like, you know, jump on the bike for 60 minutes, nice and easy, but still building aerobic fitness. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you've enjoyed all the footage so far. Okay, session done. That was 50 minutes, easy, kind of zone 2 on the bike. Felt really good and kind of enjoyed just, yeah, I put a YouTube video on and just spin the legs. And I'm really feeling the benefits of doing more kind of lower intensity work. I'll have to turn the light back on. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. And one thing I found, like when I was preparing for Bordeaux, I only trained maybe 3 or 4 times a week, you know, which is still a good amount, but you know, for what I want to achieve, I need to be training 5 or 6 times. And my mindset was more like less frequency, more volume, more intensity. You know, I'd only do 3 workouts a week, but I'd go like crazy for it. Whereas actually what I found being so much more beneficial has been doing more frequency. So like today would normally be a full rest day, but instead of just resting, I've gone, well, no, why don't we go to the gym, do 50 minutes easy, because then you're building aerobic fitness. It doesn't take much to do, like it's not a really big effort session. And that extra frequency, you know, now I'm doing 5 or 6 sessions a week. So I've really noticed an increase in strength, endurance, just recovering so much better as well. So yeah, it feels good this time. You know, I really do feel on the right path, which I need to, which is great. So yeah, feeling good. Didn't film much because I mean, I'm just sat on the bike, spinning my legs for 50 minutes. But yeah, I got the hood up because it's cold. The house is black, so that means the family is all still asleep, which is quite nice. So hopefully I can sneak in whilst everyone's sleeping, get a shower, get a coffee in peace, and then everyone wakes up. So we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, we'll keep you up to date. But that is 4 workouts so far. Probably going to get a lower body session in tomorrow. So strength work and then a little bit of conditioning. And then I'll have Saturday fully off. And then if I get one in on Sunday, that's a big 6 session week. So you're in for a treat. Stay tuned. Let's go. Well, there we have it. That is Friday's session done, and that is 5 workouts in a row. Looking forward to a rest day tomorrow, and then hopefully I can get another workout in on Sunday. That is the plan. We have got family over, and then obviously our friends are staying over, so I'll try and find a way. But really happy. It was a good session, just some strength work, so it felt nice. And then I basically did, the conditioning was called Karen within my kind of Hyrox coaching group. Basically just a bit of a challenge, bit of fun. I say fun. It was 150 wall balls at 9 kilogram as well. So that's 50% more than I do for Hyrox Open. And I basically did it in basically for time as quick as you can. So 150. So 50% more than I'd do in an actual race and 50% more weight. And I managed 7 minutes and 52 seconds, 77 milliseconds to be precise. So I was pretty happy with that. Like, that's a really good time with 9 kilos, and it was absolutely brutal. So yeah, my heart rate was like at threshold, and bear in mind I'd only done some strength work before, which basically means it was tough. More psychologically, like I'd done 100 and then it's still like you've got 50 left, and yeah, you can definitely feel the wall ball. So to think that the pros use 9 kilos, do 100 wall balls in like 3 minutes is just insane. So yeah, but felt really good. Looking forward to a nice kind of day off tomorrow. We've got our friends coming over for the weekend, so that'll be good. Catch up with them, I'm actually playing darts tomorrow as well with my mate, just to get a bit of exercise in, but definitely not going to correlate to Hyrox. But yeah, looking forward to it. Going to get home, get some food, and then obviously we'll have a few nice drinks tonight. Got a meal out tomorrow as well at a local like Mediterranean restaurant, so loads of kind of nice food, you know, like Mediterranean, so protein, good quality carbs. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the footage. Hopefully get one more workout for you, and then that will wrap up a week of training. Yeah, with Hyrox Glasgow being, well, mid-March, so not far away now, 5 or 6 weeks. I've got a sim in about 3 weeks time, and then obviously Riga in May. So exciting times, but I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully I'll have one more training footage for you. Right, hopefully you can see me. This is like the most unflattering angle ever, and I don't even know if you can see my face, but anyway, here we go. That is the workout complete, and as you can see, fish and chips on yeah, this fine Sunday afternoon. So a good way to round up an amazing week of training. Like, that's session number 6, really good. It was 60 minutes on the bike rolling. Basically every 5 minutes you jump off the bike, and you do 25 meters of sled push. So at race weight I did it 10 kilograms more, so it was 160. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyable, really good, felt nice. And you're supposed to alternate between sled pull, but just because of the gym setup it's a bit faffy, so I just did basically 10 rounds of sled push with 60 minutes on the bike as well. Felt really great, body's feeling good. And then yeah, I've got the family over, so it's fish and chips for dinner, which is nice. So it's kind of like a, you know, a reward for all my hard work this week. So looking forward to absolutely smashing that. But just solid week of training, feeling great. Yeah, just building, really excited. I really can't wait for the sim that I'm going to do in a couple of weeks, just to see where I'm at, because I feel so much fitter than last time I did Hyrox in November, and when I did the sim in October. So yeah, it'd be really good to see where I'm at. And then we've got like Glasgow so close now. So yeah, just hope you enjoyed that kind of week of training, you know, just combination of everything, working hard. Just, I feel really locked in. Like, I feel very in the zone and focused, more so than before Bordeaux. It's weird, but that's just what happens when you put consistency in. You know, the more you do something, you kind of find what works and you get into it more. And this is where so many adults go wrong. They never give things the amount of time it needs to actually develop skills and better yourself. So yeah, right, I need to turn this phone off because I'm steaming up. I haven't got it on because then you won't be able to hear me. Hope you enjoyed this week of training. Let's go. Stay tuned for more. Let's get it.
And if you want any ketchup, Pammy, there's some here.